Whether you think so or not, the holidays, my friends, are upon us. And so what I want to do with this episode, we're going to dive into our 4-phase Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the way through Christmas holiday marketing strategy. And it begins now. You have to get ahead, because if we can meet opportunity like Black Friday, Cyber Monday through the Christmas season, if we can meet that opportunity with preparedness, we're going to just be able to revel in this explosive revenue growth, sit in a strong cash position. And then when we go into 2024, when we go into next year, we're going to be able to sit in this cash position that gives us options. And it allows us to lean into things that we need to lean into. It allows us to go all in on ads when CPMs are much cheaper. And so what I want to do is I'm going to break this down over 4 weeks, because we have 4 phases in this strategy. So I'm going to give you the high level overview of our 4-phase marketing strategy for the holidays. And each week I'm going to release a new episode on each phase. So just to give you the overview of this is going to be a volume-based approach. And so as I kind of go through this, and when I mean volume, I mean a lot of marketing activity, because what we've done all year long on maybe an evergreen basis, it's more evergreen than when we get to these key moments at the end of the year. This is like the Super Bowl, my friends. And we have to meet that with as much preparation and getting our reps in advance as possible, because that's going to unlock this growth that you really want to see. And so my goal for you, if you're listening to this, and I tell all my clients this, because we're walking them through these exact 4 phases step by step, and we are building these out right now. And my goal for you, just like them, is to make one of the next 3 months your largest revenue month ever. It's probably going to be between November and December. And if you follow this, if you implement this, I promise you will have the largest holiday season you've ever had. We've been running this gameplay for like 4 years, I think now. Now we always have these nuanced adjustments to it. So as we go through the next 4 weeks, each podcast episode is going to focus on a different phase. And I'm going to start by giving you the overview. So here's what this kind of looks like. We have 4 phases in the holiday marketing strategy. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to get a little visual here. If you're listening on audio, I'm going to describe it the best way that I can. But if you go back to YouTube, you're going to get the visual as well and what this is going to look like. So here we have the 4 phases. The first phase is now. This is October, right? This is getting ahead of things. This is the offers, website, and inventory preparation phase, where we need to prepare the offers that we're going to be making throughout November, or during the strategy that we're going to talk about in November, and then Christmas season as well. So this is where we're preparing the offers. We're also priming our website. We're priming the marketing assets that we need, so we're not doing it last minute and it's like the week before Black Friday and we're like, hey, what are we going to do for Black Friday? And then you have this workload and you're stressed out of your mind. We don't want to do that. So we're going to prepare the offers. We're going to prepare the website. And then of course, we need to make sure that we are sitting in a good inventory position. You have to understand, what are your best sellers? What do you need to buy in advance? And also tie it all together based on the offers and the goals that you have in mind. And so we're going to talk heavily about phase 1 today. But phase 2 is where we move into what we call our Black Friday, Cyber Monday VIP pre-sale. And I want to break down what this actually means. So when we dive into November, we like to run lead gen ads, and you can see by this little chart right here, starting the 1st of November, or sometimes we'll go a little earlier into October. And what we do is we actually run lead gen campaign ads, where basically we're asking people, or we're offering for them to join our email list with Facebook ads. So we're going to run Facebook ads for 2 to 3 weeks leading up to what we call a VIP pre-sale. All right, now I'm going to dive more into this in next week's episode, but a VIP pre-sale is basically, we're going to make 5 days of offers the week before Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is going to be on a Thursday, and then Black Friday is on a Friday. We're going to actually go the week before that. And so Monday through Friday, the week before, we're going to be doing a VIP pre-sale, where everyone on our list is going to get one offer a day. And it's open for that day and that day only, and then it shuts down. And the reason we do this is this actually primes the pump of getting our this list of people on this VIP list to buy in advance. We're gonna get people spending early, and we're gonna get a lot of shots to validate different offers that week. Then of course, it's gonna take us all the way to Black Friday. Black Friday through Cyber Monday, we're gonna run tons of good stuff there. It's gonna be a lot of warm, hot traffic, things that we've built throughout the entire month. All the way up to that point, our list, our ads, our warm audiences, everything, we're gonna go all out for Black Friday through Cyber Monday. It's probably going to be your largest revenue weekend, and this is going to actually be phase 3. So phase 2 for us is Black Friday, Cyber Monday VIP presale, and we have a strategy for growing your list in advance, making offers to them to get them spending early and to validate which offers resonate the most. So then when we go to phase 3, this is actually the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales weekend. That is phase 3. There's a whole intense strategy for that. But by the time we get there, we already have a primed list. Our email list is also a lot bigger, and we have gotten early sales, gotten them spending before our competition, and we've validated which offers make the most sense. And then finally, once we get through Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we are then into the Christmas sales cycle where we're gonna make a couple big offers in December to get them buying during the Christmas season. Okay, so that is the high level overview of the 4 phases of our marketing strategy. With that in mind, let's go ahead, let's talk about phase 1. What does phase 1 actually look like? So phase 1 is our offers, our website, and our inventory preparation phase. This is the entire month of October. We use October to prepare in advance, because if we don't, what happens is you get to November, and guess what? It's often too late to place orders to get product in, or it's gonna be right on the line as to whether or not it's actually going to make it. And so we're going to plan, we are going to place orders, we're gonna get inventory that we might need, we're gonna plan our offers, we're gonna plan our website and our assets, and that's gonna get us ahead of the competition, and it's gonna decrease the amount of stress you're gonna have leading up to those moments. Let's start with the offers. So from the offers standpoint, because we are running a lot of offers, it's best to plan these in advance, and it's going to help you also in your inventory buying. So the first 5 things we're offering are gonna be this pre-sale VIP, or this VIP pre-sale the week before. We like to do 5 days. So Monday through Friday, we basically open up an offer. Like let's say Monday is buy 2, get 1 of this collection or on the whole site for $5. Tuesday, and then that offer will close down on Monday. Tuesday might be, hey, 20% off a collection. Wednesday might be a free gift with purchase. Thursday might be, hey, new product drop, limited edition release. Check this out, right? You might not even do a technical offer on that. But the idea is, we want to, if we want to make a volume of different offers to see what types resonate, then we need to plan those in advance. And so what we want to do when we're doing these pre-sales though, is keep in mind, we don't want them to be bigger than Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we don't want to do like this 30 or 40% off site-wide the week before Black Friday, and then Black Friday, you're like 15% off the store. You're gonna lose a lot of traction if you do that. And so we don't make the pre-sale offers larger than Black Friday, and we try a variety of different types of offers. So if we see something that's trending and working really well, we can take that and we can consider doing that on Black Friday through Cyber Monday or Giving Tuesday, or even going into the Christmas season. And so the first step is plan these offers in advance and plan different types of offers that you would do during this pre-sale phase, as well as start to think about what offers will I make on Black Friday. We typically recommend doing it for the whole weekend, so like Friday through Saturday or through Sunday, and then Monday having a different Cyber Monday offer, and then plan how many different offers do I want to make in my ads and organic and email and everything throughout December. And we typically are going to do 2 to 3 different offers throughout Christmas time. And so just to give you the high level overview of how many offers we need to kind of plan. 5 for the pre-sale the week before to get people buying and see what kind of works. And we like to do different types, whether it's a product specific, collection, site-wide, and then what type of offer. We like to do a variety. So 5 there. We're usually gonna do a Black Friday offer, a Cyber Monday offer, and 2 to 3 throughout the Christmas season. So that might get you to maybe 9 or maybe 10 offers that you could be making using the strategy between the week before Thanksgiving or the week before Black Friday and then going all the way through Christmas season. And even we would say post-Christmas season as well. Sometimes we could do like a New Year's deal as well. So we'll do 9 to 10 offers throughout 2 months. Now you might say, Josh, that's a lot of offers. We're gonna fatigue people. People are gonna get annoyed by the amount of emails and all of this. The thing is, buying mode is engaged. People are spending because this is the time of year, and so they expect those. In fact, Amazon calls this like the pre-shopping phase where everybody's on Amazon right now and their traffic is skyrocketing and they're adding to their cart, they're adding to their wish list in preparation for when the offers actually happen. People are waiting. They expect the emails. They expect to receive all of these things. So it's okay to make a ton of offers. We had a client last year. We made a different offer every single day of December. Crazy, right? That's a lot of emails. Different offer every day. It was only valid for 24 hours. And that client emailed us a week before Christmas and they could not handle any more orders. They did almost 600,000 in sales and they were like just at the brim, just like overflowing with the amount of orders coming in. And so you can make, and guess what? It didn't fatigue. You can make a lot of orders. We're talking, orders, a lot of offers that will get a lot of orders. You can make a lot of offers during this period in time. And so plan those offers in advance, but I want to give you just 2 quick rules when you're going to the offer planning phase of phase 1. So when you're planning the offers, don't make them larger than Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Avoid complicated offers. We used to be a big fan of like tiered discounts, like, hey, spend $100, get $10 off. Spend $200, get $25 off. Spend these tiered, we call those tiered discounts. Those are confusing to people, and we usually saw a dip in revenue when we did that, so we don't really recommend that. Don't make your offers very complicated. Make them super simple and easy to understand. So don't make them larger than Black Friday. Avoid complicated offers, and then also use easy to remember coupon codes, and if possible, it's more ideal to even automatically apply them at checkout. So if it makes sense, you can also do that. There are a lot of considerations with that, but keep those 3 things in mind as you're planning your offers. Now from here, we move to the next portion. This is where, based on those offers, we then need to begin priming our website, because this is that time of year where we have volume of traffic coming in. And so there are 2 kind of levers that we really aim to pull on our website. One is the average order value. The other lever is the conversion rate. Okay, so for AOV, based on the offers that you decide to go with, when you sit down, you plan out 10 different unique offers you want to test. Based on those, what we're gonna do is build a plan of action to increase our average order value. And there are a few things we're gonna do. So based on that, we're gonna ask ourselves, what kinds of bundling could we offer? What kinds of pre-purchase upsells could we do? What kind of post-purchase upsells could we do to increase the average order value? Something that we did last year that will do really, really well, and something to consider is you have these buyers that are gonna come to your store, and there's gonna be a break in people that spend a smaller amount and a larger amount. So we had a client last year, their average order value was $150. And so what we did was we created this post-purchase upsell where if you spent less than $250, we offered them they could take one of these 3 post-purchase one-click add-ins, where it was like a $30 item, an $80 item, and a $149 item. I mean, we were going like small, medium, large. And so if somebody spent less than $250 with us, I mean, that was a decent size, but if they spent less than $250, we would then offer them these 3 items. But if they spent more than $250, they got offered 3 different things. And we started leaning into higher priced and higher tiered items, where the lowest one was $130, and then it was $200, and then it was $300 for this really big package. And so you can begin to tier off and strategically plan what types of pre-purchase and post-purchase upsells could you offer based on the offers that you're gonna be doing through the holiday season. And so if there's any time that maybe in the back of your mind, you're like, I know that I need to work on getting my AOV up and I need to work on pre-purchase or post-purchase with tools like Zipify. If you've known that, this is the time to just bite the bullet, sit down and do the work, because the volume you're gonna experience is going to make it worth it. It's gonna be just that lever that you just tweak a little bit and it makes a big jump in your revenue. So we're gonna work on our AOV with that. The second thing is we want to work on increasing our conversion rate. Now, when I say this, I'm talking from a holiday standpoint. And so I'm just gonna share what we have seen help with conversion rate and lift that during the holidays without getting into the nitty gritty of how do we do conversion rate optimization and getting into like nerdy things like heat mapping and so forth. Here's what we like to do. We love to theme our websites with the holiday because it changes the feeling of buying. And just like stores will change the scent based on the time of year, and they will change the decor to invoke certain feelings, we can do the same thing with our website. During the fall, if it has a fall theme to it, during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you're gonna wanna use a lot of golds and blacks and reds because that's what people are expecting. And during Christmas, you're gonna use a lot of reds and whites and greens. So as you start to theme your website, it invokes a particular feeling that changes buying behavior. And there are a million case studies that have been done on this, and I don't have the exact stats off the top of my head, but there are numbers on the percentage lift in revenue based on how people feel when they buy. One thing in sales that we know is people buy based on emotion. And they'll often justify it with logic. So they'll come there and they'll be like, hey, it's Christmas season and I'm feeling a certain way and I saw this and like I feel a certain way when I see all the Christmassy stuff and I'm in the store and I hear the Christmas music, right? We justify with where we buy on emotion and then we justify with, hey, but there's a sale going on. And so we're gonna go ahead and just buy this because it's on sale, right? So then they justify with logic. So those are some things we could do. And if we also know, and this is something else that is often overlooked, is congruency with your offers. So what I mean by that is, if we know that on Black Friday there's a sale going live, and this is the offer, and it's 40% off or 35% off site-wide, right? Let's just use that as a general, simple example. We also want to change the banner graphic on the homepage, the featured image there, to reflect that so that not just people on our email list know about it, but every single person that's on our homepage that come from all kinds of different traffic sources know about it. We'll also change the sticky banner in the upper side of the website that kind of scrolls with you if it's sticky, right? That will emphasize the exact same messaging. So we have congruency in the offer. And the cool thing is you're gonna have people from your email list buy it. You're gonna have people from direct traffic or social or general organic that come to your website that never knew you were having some kind of a sale or some kind of an offer, and then all of a sudden they see it in those, and then you're gonna see a lift in conversion because it's telling a parallel messaging to what's actually happening for your business. Then finally, so that kind of covers the website. So we plan our offers, and then we prepare our website. We try to lift the AOV and the conversion rate with some of those things we just talked about. And then finally, we have to, based on those, or based on the offers, we then need to begin planning our inventory. And so to determine the inventory that we're gonna need, I like to start with our end goal in mind. So ask yourself, what am I expecting to do or hoping to do sales-wise for Black Friday through Cyber Monday, but call it mid-November because we're gonna be doing pre-sales all the way through Christmas time. And we like to ask ourselves, how much do we want to do in revenue? So if your goal is to sell $100,000 between that time period, then work backwards to determine the inventory that you're going to need based on the offers that you wanna run. So for example, just to make this really simple, if your goal is to sell $100,000 between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, let's just use that small window there. If you're gonna run a 30% off site-wide Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, then you're gonna need $130,000 worth in retail value of that inventory. And so then just work backwards and say, okay, what are the offers that I'm making? What are the key best-selling products? What percentage of overall sales are those products right now? And then you're gonna have to spend some time sitting down and strategically planning your inventory. Because if you get to the moment of launching all of this, and then you get to Saturday and you sell out of your best sellers, you're gonna lose a lot of revenue. Because if that's the entry point that people come through, and then because of that, they come to your website, they add it to their cart, and then they go and they add other things, well, you're gonna miss out on not just that single product sale, but you're gonna miss out on all the additional things they would have added to their cart as well, that the post-purchase, pre-purchase, all those things would have also helped grab. And so preparing inventory, if you're an inventory-based business, is absolutely critical. So this is phase one. And I wanted to break these into bite size because I like to share our strategy and I want you to be able to come back and listen to the next one where what we're gonna talk about is actually the Black Friday, Cyber Monday VIP presale, where we're gonna talk about how do we use lead gen ads to build our email list, to build excitement, to prepare them and communicate with them how it's gonna work. And then for 5 straight days, the week before Black Friday, we're making a different offer every day. We're creating urgency, we're driving sales, we're validating which offers are getting the most traction so we can actually take those offers and leverage those inside Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas season all the way into the new year. And so this is phase one, my friends, of 4. You gotta come back next week to see what's gonna be happening during that phase. And other than that, it is going to be a wonderful holiday season. If you're not inside the e-commerce Alley Facebook group, I invite you, join us. Amazing content, amazing people in there. Go to alleypodcast.com/group. It'll just redirect you to our Facebook group. There's almost 5,000 of us in there, and it's absolutely incredible. This episode was produced by Dylan Counts, legendary producer behind the scenes, who makes all of this wonderful stuff happen. And by the way, who knows how to turn on the video cameras properly and record them so that way when Josh, like last week, had to record his own episode and didn't do it right, we didn't have video. So we all have video here, my friends. And I will say this, when we get into the next phases, I'm gonna get a little bit more visual with it. So I definitely encourage you to check it out on YouTube as well. We'll see you in the next episode.